Today we are in Grable checking out the Scarlet Drip, joined by Dorina Mosbrucker, nurse practitioner. Thank you for inviting us in here to talk today.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
What should people know about the Scarlet Drip if they're not familiar with what you do?
So the Scarlet Drip does things in a natural way. We like to help people with their symptoms and help them to feel better. What we do is we put vitamins in an IV bag and we give that to you through the IV, which means you get 100% of the vitamins. If I give you a supplement, you get 30 to 70% of the supplement based upon how good your stomach is working and also how good the supplement is. So it's a quicker reaction, it makes you feel better.
How do people benefit from that?
So it just depends. So I have over 70 protocols: lupus, Lyme, celiac, diabetes, Parkinson's. And then I also have some that's just like if you have a headache or a hangover that you can just come in and get instant relief on. The protocols take a little longer to get in your system. We start you at 1 or 2 times a week, and then we go to 1 time a week, 1 time every 2 weeks, and then we boost you naturally doing it that way.
The atmosphere here is just so comfortable. Why is that so important to make sure that people are at ease while they're having this done?
Because I want everyone to, one, know that every bag is prayed for before I give it to them. So this just isn't me doing it. It's through him also. But the second thing is I absolutely want you to feel at home. The staff is so nice. We offer snacks. The chairs vibrate, they heat. They're lift chairs in case people can't get out of the chairs.
And then specifically about that room upstairs, the sterile room.
Yes, so it is US 797 compliant, which means there's federal guidelines and state guidelines. The federal guidelines say I absolutely have to have a sterile room with a hood and everything has got to be compounded sterilely. The state is not quite on board yet, but because I have a federal license and a state license, I feel it's important to mesh the two. So it's a very sterile room. I go in like I'm going into surgery to mix the bags.
And now we're going to step inside and talk to Chris here, who has benefited a lot from the treatment here at the Scarlet Drip. Thank you for talking with us. What have you gotten out of this experience?
I have essential tremors, Parkinson's, and I've been receiving IVs for a couple, 3 months now. And in that length of time, my neurologist has removed one of the prescriptions from my regime. My rigidity, my stiffness, the fog in my brain has all diminished tremendously. My level of activity has improved tremendously and my recovery is much shorter. In a lot of ways, my Parkinson's is being held at bay.
How happy are you that you gave this a shot?
Words can't describe that. It's awesome. I strongly encourage you to come, experience, try. Won't forget it, you won't be sorry.
Chris, I appreciate you sharing your story with us. Thank you. For more information about the Scarlet Drip, you can check out the details up on your screen right now.